G'day everyone, it's your one and only PSGD, and I tell you what, I'm pumped, I'm excited. Tonight I'm doing a video of Activision Skylanders Imaginators, and it's something like I have seriously gone and bought to play with my kids, right? Like, this game is unreal. So let's get into it. So, how long does it take to load into? It's in quick, it's not something that's intensive on the PlayStation 4. Is it something that looks great? Yes, it does. It looks beautiful. It's so cleverly sculpted and crafted. You know, it really does feel magical, right? Like, that's what I think, anyway. Is it something that's accessible by children? Yes. Yes, it is, absolutely. And I reckon it's more accessible to children than something like LEGO Dimensions. And I want to mention that at the moment, right? Like, so I went and bought LEGO Dimensions, I bought the Simpsons expansion, I bought the Ghostbusters expansion, and I got my kids to sit down and play with me, and they were very much like, what do we do, Dad? Like, what do we do? And you get to these parts where the toy pad would start flashing and stuff in LEGO Dimensions, and it was cool, and you had to, like, follow the different patterns and stuff. My kids are just like, I don't get it. And then when my youngest kid would get bored, I'd, like, rip the LEGO Dimensions characters off the toy pad, and that would just really, really annoy me. Anyway, getting a bit sidetracked. What is it? It's an adventure game, and it's built for, I reckon it's built for all ages, right? Myself as an adult, I've gotten a fair bit out of it, and it's one of those games that I would ditch on when I just don't want to think about anything, and I smash square all the time, and I blow stuff up, and I listen to a little cartoon cutscene from time to time, then I go do the next level. It's very linear, but it has a few different ways to be able to progress through an environment, and it also has some decent puzzles in them, and mazes and stuff like that, which kids can do. I was astounded at how quickly one of my eldest actually picked up working through a maze and finding boxes on the ground with arrows on them, which sort of meant that the player was supposed to push them in a certain direction. In terms of integrating the children, it's really clever, and it never really gets to the point where I was like, hey, little one, don't watch this part. Like, everything is funny and it's manageable and it's light-hearted. It's good. I have to say, from my own standpoint, that I've just loved playing something so simple. And you know what? There it is, right? Here it is, right here. It's Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was remastered by Activision and bought into Imaginators, and I tell you what, they've done a fantastic job of him. You know, I'm 35, right, and I absolutely loved to death Crash Bandicoot. I remember playing in my PS1. I can remember exactly where I was in my house when I came from a different state, and I can remember everything about how whenever I played that game, how it made me feel, right? The colour, the level design, the music. All I wanted to do was get more and more into that environment. And I can tell you, as soon as I loaded up the Crash Bandicoot remaster and started playing with it, I was just like, this is incredible. Like, all those feelings came back, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. I so hope that they do a remaster of him. But anyway, he's just one component, and he works really, really well. The game has a few different characters, and they're based off different things: fire, water, wind, earth, and something else. And they kind of help you develop your character. And in some levels, they say a water Skylander would be more powerful here. And you kind of get a good cross-section when you buy the game. So that's good, but you never feel like you have to buy everything in order to finish the game. And that was another thing that I found with LEGO Dimensions. It sort of had these inter-level dependencies where it's like, you need the Superman pack, and that's $25. And I was like, I'm not going to go buy that. So anyway, that's that. It's a really great game, I think, that you can put on during the day, and you can kind of get a gaming hit with your kids while your wife's like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm playing Skylanders with the kids. And she's like, oh, okay. You know, like, it's a really, really good, unique balance, and it works really, really well. I love the graphics, I love the design, I just love the colour, the freshness, the vibrancy of this game. It's all come together really, really well, and it's something that you can sort of add bits and pieces onto, or not add bits and pieces onto. One of the things that I really didn't like about it is the toy pad only supports 2 players, so I can't play with my 2 kids. It's myself and a kid, or I watch the 2 kids play. But anyway, guys, like, I've had a great time playing it. It's awesome, and if you've got young kids, give it a go. It's absolutely worth a shot. But till next time, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, enjoy the PlayStation game.